What is good, y'all? We have got a good one today. I am going to be taking you through a full day of training and eating and kind of like cooking as a hybrid athlete. So hybrid athlete includes training, like endurance with running and also weightlifting, bodybuilding type stuff. So as you all probably know, I'm doing a Spartan race, and so this is the best way to train for that type of race. Today is the day where we have both. It's the start of the week, Monday, so this is when I usually get my biggest session in. It's also my day off of work. I have a client later today, but my day off of my scheduled job that I have where I have set hours. So I use Mondays as a day to get a run and a lift in. So yeah, got a big day of training ahead. Also a big day of eating, because another big part of training as a hybrid athlete is making sure that your nutrition stays on point so that you're getting the benefits from training both styles. So gotta train big, gotta eat big. So we're gonna show you all of that today, how I do it, how I get my meals in, and how I cook some stuff. We got a lot of cooking to do actually. Fridge is full just with a lot of stuff that needs to be made. So we're also gonna kind of meal prep today as well. So I'll take you through that and some of the things that I make for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Yeah, we're gonna start today off with a weigh-in though. Morning weight came in at 185 on the dot. I dropped a couple of pounds about a week or so ago because I didn't take creatine for a month, and so I'm believing that not taking creatine, I lost a ton of water weight. And so when I was weighing about 188, 189, 3 to 5 pounds of that was strictly water weight. So when I stopped taking creatine, I kind of got fully depleted. Wasn't holding as much water, so I got down to 183. So I'm taking creatine again, building back up. I said today 185. I've held 185 pretty steady the past few days or so. We also just traveled a little bit on the weekend. Eating schedule was kind of whack, wasn't as normal and steady as I normally have it. So yeah, so we're kind of building weight back up. Anyway, we're gonna get breakfast, but first, start this off. First thing I do every morning is I have a glass or just a bottle of water. Fill this up, have one of these before I do anything else. Hydrated and get going. So we're finishing this one right now. After I do the bottle of water, I'll do either pre-workout, because I usually go work out early in the morning, or I'll do some hydration, or a Propel. So I'm out of Propel, but we just picked up some Ghost Hydration. So we're gonna do a scoop of this to get the day started in the morning. And yeah, it's good. If you're just drinking water, you're doing it wrong. You definitely do need electrolytes in your system while you're drinking water. Electrolytes are definitely key to staying hydrated, especially if you're sweating a lot. It helps hold that water in because of the minerals and salts that it is. So it helps hold that water so you're not constantly sweating it out. So getting some hydration and some electrolytes in your system is good, especially summer months, and especially summer months if you are a hybrid athlete or you run a lot or you're just sweating a lot in general. So we're gonna get this mixed up, then we're gonna make breakfast. Shit. I don't think I've ever been able to dump powder into a blender bottle and not spill some. I always spill it. So I'm just gonna kind of make my standard breakfast. This is something that I have basically every morning. It's just simple, easy, macros on it are perfect. So alright guys, it's time for breakfast. First thing we're gonna do though is calculate these macros. I'm trying to track a little bit more, so we'll throw up the screen recording over here. Breakfast, so we got 2 large eggs, got the egg substitute, and we've got grams, we got 120 grams here. Then we got turkey sausage links, only 2 of these. 1 link, 2, good. Then what else we got in here? We got a banana, and we've got the waffles, power waffles. 1 serving, which is 2 waffles, good. Then we got high-yellow syrup, 50 grams. 50 grams. Okay, we got a serving of that. Is that everything? That's everything. So we got 2 large eggs, egg substitute, turkey sausage links, banana, 2 power protein waffles, and some syrup. Total of 630 calories. We should look at the macro split so far. See, we got 76 grams carbs, 25 fat, 47 protein. And when we look at the breakdown and how we want to break it down kind of throughout the day, it's pretty on track. Right now it's 42% of 42% carbs, 31% fat, 27% protein, which that's pretty close to what we want to be. Fats and proteins could be switched a little bit more, but it is what it is. We'll make it up later in the day. So that is what we've got on the plate right here. We're gonna eat, and then we're gonna get into the day, get some work done, get some good workouts in, guys. So breakfast is done. We're moving on with the rest of the day, and it's actually kind of a shitty day outside. It's raining. I thought it was supposed to rain tomorrow. 'Cause today's Monday. I thought it was supposed to rain tomorrow. Apparently it's raining today, so we'll see. We're gonna get a lift in for sure still. We'll see about getting a run in. It looks like it's kind of clearing up, so it might be nice tonight to get a run in. And we probably still will anyways, because we gotta do it. We gotta start making progress towards being able to run 13 miles, which is gonna be insane in July at the Spartan. But right now, we're not gonna lift until about 11. So what I like to do after I get a meal in is do some work, just as a time to let food digest before I go do something, which is probably going to be some sort of physical activity. So we had just had breakfast. Now we're going to sit down and do some work. And it's kind of a little chilly out once, so I had to put a shirt on, but also I had to put on the shirt that helps me get shit done. The shirt is made by these fellas right here, Cuts. I found them about about a month ago, I would say, first through Instagram, through Devin LeVake on IG. He's a huge athlete, insane athlete, does some crazy, insane shit. He bear called a marathon. He's climbed multiple different mountains. Freak athlete, but also seems like a really cool dude. I've never met him, obviously, but seems like a super cool dude through Instagram, and very smart business-wise. So I love following him, plug to him. But I found cuts through him, ordered a shirt because it looked dope, and it really matches like the style I like. Got the shirt, loved it, then got another one. The guys over there sent me another one, so that's what we're wearing today. I don't know what color this is. Sage. This is a sage curved hem. So as you see when I stand up, we got Cuts logo right there. Then it's got a little bit of that curve into it, so it's not quite straight, which is definitely, my type of vibe, my type of style. And it's also got a nice like athletic, it's like slimmer cut, so a little bit tighter kind of around the lats and the chest and the arms and shoulders a little bit, and it kind of tapers out a little bit at the bottom. So if you got an athletic build, perfect shirts, super high quality, definitely not priced for everyone, but if you want the good stuff, you gotta pay for it, and this is definitely worth it. Love the fit. This is definitely like my new type of like not training shirts, but like when I train clients and it's like I'm basically working, these are my shirts, my go-to shirts for that. Cause I got a nice professional look, still kind of casual, and help you move, feel great, look great, and so yeah, definitely go check them out. I'm gonna link the Cuts Instagram below. Go check them out. Go grab a shirt. I highly recommend it. And yeah, we're gonna get some work done now because we got the shirt to get shit done, and we're gonna get some work with some client programs and just client check-ins, all that type of stuff. If you want coaching, also summer's here. If you want coaching, link also below for coaching in Chicago in person. We can do that. Even if you're in Chicago or somewhere else and you want just online, which is not quite as hands-on, link below also. I'm working on some stuff for programs. I've kind of bounced around between a few things the past few months as far as programs go. I'm working on solidifying that. Hopefully by the end of this month, that will be all set to go, and you can get programs. It'll be super cheap, super affordable, and just more of a low barrier entry way to start training with me, so you can see how I program, how I train. We're gonna work for about an hour or so, and then we're gonna head over to the gym. Now it's time to get some pre-workout in. We had pre-workout snack, Rice Krispie, while we were working. Now we are gonna get into this stuff up here. So we gotta mix this up. Like I said, we've got Peach Gamer. There we go, Peach Gamer. Cherry Limeade. So we're gonna go 1 scoop Gamer, 2 scoop Legend. Alright. We'll actually just do kind of like a big scoop of Legend. That'll be good enough. Ooh. Oh my god. That tastes incredible. We're gonna just cue the workout, and if we're vlogging, we're vlogging. If we're not, it's just gonna be an edit. Maybe I'll voice over it. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Here's the workout. Alright guys, so we're gonna be trying something a little bit different today with the workout. We're gonna be doing a little voiceover, picture-in-picture type thing with this. Kind of a little bit like CG, Christian Guzman vibes. that he's been doing lately with the summer shredding stuff. So we're gonna try this out, see how this goes, and just kind of talk through things quick. So prepping for Spartan race, making sure that we still get the cardio in before the workout, and kind of just as a way to get the blood flowing. Been enjoying the jump rope lately. It's kind of been a go-to, and getting in shoulder mobility at the beginning to make sure that we're moving well for the upper body workout. I feel like, although I feel like I'm the best shape that I've ever been in, this is definitely the trickiest training that I've done in a way, trying to balance strength and fitness, and especially knowing what I need to do. The 21K is definitely going to be the biggest, the hardest race, and probably one of the hardest athletic things that I do ever, probably. I don't know, especially after doing the first one. It feels weird because I know now what I need to be doing, and so knowing what I should be doing or what I need to be doing, I don't know, it's got a weird, it feels weird kind of knowing that already going in. Well, I don't know. But yeah, still kind of warming up, making sure blood's flowing through all the arms and legs, and still trying to stay athletic with the training somewhat, making sure we go through a movement prep phase. So we got those metabolic slams to get the chest and upper body firing, CNS firing, abs, core, kind of make sure we're ready to stabilize through the bigger compound lifts. Then we're going to finish off this tricep with a little bit more mobility when it pops up on the screen. It's an exercise that I found from the Muscle Doc on IG. If you're not following him, go look him up and follow him. He drops amazing information. Super smart dude, super strong dude, knows his shit, and definitely worth a follow. This is a lat PNF exercise that I saw from him that he does on his upper body days. And since implementing this into my training and my warm up, I do this basically on every upper body day. My overhead mobility, reaching straight overhead, has improved drastically. And obviously, as a result of being able to reach better overhead, my especially shoulder pressing has never been better. And I also feel a lot stronger in my pull-ups as well. But shoulder pressing definitely has made the biggest gains, and I credit it a lot to that and just being able to get a stronger position overhead. So, first exercise that we have, incline bench press, unilaterally. So you can use dumbbells if you want. I went with the Smith machine, or the Arsenal machine on this day. And I like using single arm, single leg stuff, unilateral work first to kind of get the full body, or get each arm working on its own before we get into the bilateral compound stuff where they got to work together. And I found that we supersetted this with dumbbell rows. I found that doing unilateral work before bilateral work has helped me increase my bilateral strength and just how those exercises move. So definitely recommend if you've never tried doing the unilateral before bilateral, because most people jump right in with compounds first, then unilateral accessory. I recommend trying the unilateral first method, you could say, I guess. Then going into a heavy compound and seeing how your body responds to that. Because for me personally, it's been phenomenal, and it's something that I'm probably going to stick with for a long time, just because I've seen really good results from it. And I also like it because I feel like it helps you hit you can definitely hit muscles that you want to work on more. Like for me, I want to develop my upper chest more. And so I can do that unilateral incline when I'm fresh, make sure that I'm really working the upper body, upper chest, fresh, getting the most out of it before getting into everything else. So we supersetted the bench press with lat pull downs. This is sped up. This was my last set, which was a drop set. For the bilateral work, all my final sets are drop sets, either like two to three drop sets, just to get everything out of those like main key movements that I can. And this day, lats were feeling amazing. Body dysmorphia is a wicked thing. I always think my lats are small. I just cannot get them to grow or get any like width at all. Seeing this video though from like the back, the angle that I did, I'm happy to say that I am finally starting to see some like width development, which makes me happy, because I just could not get my lats to grow for the longest time. So wrapping up the workout, we have some more single arm stuff. We've got single arm kettlebell presses, and that's going to be supersetted with single arm kneeling rows. I like using kettlebells for pressing because it pulls the shoulder into external rotation. So that means it's pulling it back this way, which is the position that we want the shoulder to be in for pressing. With dumbbells, you can have a tendency to do a lot of like this, possibly. Kettlebell, it's a lot harder to do that. And the weight is sitting directly over the shoulder versus being distributed by like the dumbbell. And so this is really going to test like your strength, and it will humble you if you've never done these before. Overall, feeling really good going into the last few weeks of training, about a month of training left before Spartan race. Feeling really good with how everything's going. Running needs to pick up a little bit. Been slacking a little bit on that, but once we get that going, I think I feel confident about where we'll be with the 21K race. And yeah, excited for the next few weeks of training. Kind of going to be switching things up a little bit, more bodybuilding style than athletic style. But everything's been flowing really well. And yeah, hopefully this kind of turns out well. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this type of voiceover on the workout. Alright people, we are back at the place and we're gonna get some lunch. I'm trying to figure out what I want to make for food. So we're gonna make some breaded chicken. We're gonna be cooking some chicken, putting these breadcrumbs on it, and having it taste amazing. So we're gonna get this camera situated up on the fridge, and we're gonna show you how we do this. Okay, so as we see, we got the meal right here. Breaded chicken right here, on the sandwich, bun, cheese, broccoli, a little bit of barbecue sauce. we're sitting about 800 calories that logged. So I'm gonna take a guess that this meal, if it was everything logged correctly, we're gonna be about probably 1,000 to 1,100 calories for this meal, roughly, if everything was logged correctly. But we just did, obviously, chicken, and as you can see with the screen grab of MyFitnessPal, just the chicken, the cheese, the bun, breadcrumbs, broccoli, just the basic stuff here. We didn't include any of the other stuff used to cook. Just an estimate there. So far, macros for the day looking pretty good. Fats are gonna be a little bit higher, and protein a little bit higher than what they currently are, just based on, you know, what we used to cook. But so far, so good. Hopefully, camera charges up so we can get back on that. We're gonna eat. Then after lunch here, we got a little bit more work to do while this food digests. Then we're gonna go for a run. I was planning on running later, but the weather forecast says that it's supposed to storm tonight at 7, which I knew that it was supposed to. This morning was weird. Tonight I knew it was supposed to rain. But we'll check in before the run, kind of go through the plan with that. We're back. We're getting ready to go for a run. So I was gonna check back in to talk through it. So here we go. We will be going for 5 to 6 miles. We're gonna see how we feel. Definitely hitting 5. We're gonna see how we feel though, maybe push it to 6. But we're starting to progress and move a little bit farther with long runs. Been sitting around 3-4 miles with the longest runs we've done so far. Starting to push it a little bit more because we are about a month out from the July Spartan race, 21K. So we're gonna start pushing the mileage. We just had a banana, also some sour strips. Did another scoop of hydration, which is gone. This is just water now. But we feel really good, feel fed. We're gonna get the shoes on, laced up, but we're gonna go down by the lake towards the city. Holy shit. Run is done. Look at this hat. Can't tell. This thing is fucking drenched. Usually I get a few wears out of it. That's one wear in the dirty clothes. Alright, run is done. Went for just over 5 miles. We'll pull it up. Give you the stats. Alright, the run today. Take a look right there. Just over 5 miles, about a 7.5 minute pace. Almost 40 minutes. We went, show you the map that we ran. Look at that, beautiful run all along the lake. It's probably one of my favorite things about being in Chicago is being able to run along the lake. You know, you got just Lake Michigan on the left, nothing out there, just open, empty. And you got the city over on the right when you're going like south towards the city. Yeah, good run, felt really good. Left knee felt a little tweaked every so often, but overall felt pretty good. Now, it's time for food because your boy is hungry. So what we're gonna do for dinner is cook up that turkey meat that we put in the fridge earlier. We took out of the freezer into the fridge to thaw. It's definitely still not thawed out completely. Easy to cook with it being still kind of frozen. So we're gonna try and film cooking again. Hopefully camera does not die this time. I charged that whole time, so we're sitting at 84%. 83% just ticked down. This battery sucks. I wanna get a new camera, but we gotta start getting some subs, so I'm bad at this YouTube thing. It's late in the video. Subscribe if you are not subscribed already, please. We need to hit 1K as fast as we can. Goal is by the end of the year have 1K. I'd like it to be end of summer. That's fucking fast, but I'd like it to be end of summer. But we'll see what we get. But subscribe, like the video. Let's get. Bleh, I can't even fucking talk. I'm tired. Let's get cooking. few sloppy Joe sandwiches, asparagus. We got some French onion dip with some kettle chips. Let's tally this up for macros. You'll also notice that MyFitnessPal, the food logging app I use, updated midday today. So I actually really like the update and the layout now. It looks very cool. I mean, it looks, I don't even know. I just like how it looks better. Gives you a better understanding of what you're going, like what your goal is for the day, how much you've had, and everything that you have left. So we're gonna go diary, lunch, dinner. Okay, these are all the snacks I've had. Dinner. We are at, so we got ground turkey again. We're gonna kind of estimate this. So I don't know exactly what we have. So for ground turkey, we have we gotta, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go grams, 2 ounces. So we are about, we're gonna estimate 250, so we're about 8 ounces, let's say 8.5 ounces of ground turkey. 8.5 ounces of ground turkey. Not super concerned about being exact with macros right now, just because I'm not like prepping for a show, and so kind of want to just get an idea of about where I'm at. So ground turkey right there. Asparagus, we'll just search asparagus. Just kind of eyeballing it, we're probably about 50 grams or 45 grams. The buns, these were wheat buns. I've gotten these before. Yeah, they're Nature's Own. We got 2 of these. We're just gonna throw on Lay's, not Lats. Oh, crushed Lats. That's funny. Lay's kettle chips. So 1 serving. Yeah, so we'll go a serving and a half for these. We'll overshoot these. And then we got French onion dip, 1 gram. What is it? 30 grams is a serving. 1 gram, 40 grams. Yeah, we'll do that a little bit over a serving. Okay. So dinner coming in at about 953 again. It's probably over 1,000 calories. That's pretty close. And leaving us with 346 left for the day. Looking at macros, very dialed in. Fucking, if you can see this, you'll see the screenshot on the screen. That's fucking dialed in. Total, so we're 42% carbs, 27% fat, 31% protein, and the goals obviously are 45, 25, and 30. It's fucking dialed in for like end of the night, and it's only gonna get more swayed toward protein because we're gonna have a protein shake. Actually, it'll probably stay about the same. We're gonna do a protein shake with some CT Crunch for a snack. So it'll stay about the same. Fats might go up a little bit more, but yeah, it's pretty dialed in. Anyways, this is starting to get cold. We are going to eat, watch some TV, and just relax. It's been a busy day, but productive day. It is time to close out the night with a snack. So, what we're doing, a bowl, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, with, pull this shit out, creatine, Ghost, milk, chocolate, whey protein. Get this in there. Gotta get the creatine in also. Do that. Good. Good size scoop there. A little bit left to just drink as a shake as well. And the lighting in my apartment sucks ass. So that we're gonna finish this off. We're logging the food. So we're going Ghost. Chocolate, 1 scoop. Skim milk. Springdale, 10 ounces. Money. Ooh, that's nice. Cinnamon. Why is this not coming up? Cinnamon. Toast. Crunch. Really? Why is this how they measure? What the fuck? 0.75. So we did a cup and a half. Alright, 1 cup should be 170. Yeah, we did a cup and a half. Okay, right there. Do it. Oh, I didn't fucking hit screen record. Right, well, we just logged it. I'll show you. Snack. Scrolling down. Did the whey protein milk chocolate, 1 scoop. Springdale skim. And this cinnamon toast crunch, half a cup. Or a cup and a half. We can already see right here. So we'll look here. As far as the goals for today, we are on the fucking money. 44% carbs, goal was 45, 25% fats, 25% was the goal, 31% protein, ooh, not that fuck, 30% goal. A little bit over on the protein, a little bit under on the carbs, who the fuck cares, we fucking nailed it today. Calories, a little bit over also, that's fine, because we're currently trying to put on a little bit more size, so, and as I said earlier, based on how I made the sloppy joe and the breaded chicken earlier, those calories were a little bit higher also, so yeah, fats might be a little bit higher than what this is saying they are. We're probably over 100 grams fats, but still we're pretty fucking dialed in with the nutrition. And just to close out, one last thing before we wrap this video, I like showing how I eat because I don't change how I eat for these videos or even for like Instagram. A lot of people and a lot of influencers will change how they eat based on the day, and like they're only going to show the days that they're on fucking point, and the other days it might not be quite as clean or quite as healthy. For me though, and again, like I don't show every day. This is how I eat every day. Like, this is just me eating normally, with the kettle chips, cinnamon toast crunch. Even cinnamon toast crunch is a stretch lately. I haven't had that in a long time. But like with the chicken, the sloppy joe, breakfast I had today is something that I have at least 3 to 4 times a week. Scrambled eggs is basically daily. Then I'll rotate between like the waffles and a bagel, fucking English muffin. Like I'll rotate those things around, but this is basically how I eat every single day. And it just comes down to key kind of principles, like for like today for dinner, using ground turkey instead of ground beef. Like, ground turkey is much leaner, more protein, less fats. It's gonna help you hit goals a lot better. Eating chicken, even if it's not grilled, like you kind of fry it a little bit, the way that I fry chicken is gonna be much healthier than the way that like McDonald's or KFC fries chicken. And like the breading you could see in chicken today was not super thick, very lightly breaded, and so you're still really getting just the chicken with a little bit extra flavor and texture from like the breading and like the oils and stuff. So it comes down to major principles, and making sure that you're getting the best sources of proteins, carbs and fats in. So yeah, it's possible. It's extremely possible to eat healthy, to eat healthier, hit nutritional goals, and get results without making huge sacrifices. Like, I'm sure there's most people that watch this video would love to eat the way that I eat. Like, I'm not making any crazy really sacrifices right now. I'm eating how I want to eat, enjoying everything that I eat, and I'm getting the results that I want to get. So it's possible to eat how you want to eat and get results. So anyways, we're gonna close the video here. Enjoy this cinnamon toast crunch, then get to bed. I appreciate you guys sticking around and watching this video. If you're still here, let me know what else you want to see down below. Subscribe to the channel, give the video a like, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.